everybody, this is Randy the Wild Horse, and this is my experiences with deer in my life. Yeah, the first experience I had was it was like near Wadena. It was like by the old theater. I was driving to visit my father, and suddenly there was two deer on the road, and I had to stop and kind of curve towards the left side, and luckily for me, there wasn't other vehicles coming because, well, another vehicle would have hit me really good for sure. And then I didn't want to hit the deer neither because, I have nothing against deer myself. But then as I stopped, one of the deer kind of danced around, back and forth and back and forth. And luckily for me, it took off, on the grass and stuff and kept going. That was my first experience with deer. And I was very close to hitting the poor thing, and luckily I didn't. And the second one was at the Rasmussen Nature Trail in Mankato, Minnesota. And I saw a doe and her little one, fawn, I think it's called. And as I was walking towards it, I stopped. And I told my ex-girlfriend to stop, and I said to stand still, because you don't try to outrun a deer. Because if you do, they'll catch you and they'll attack you. Because deer will do this, see. Because a deer is a wild animal. And yes, I know you see a lot of those cartoons and stuff where deer are nice and friendly, and but in real life they're not. They can't help it. They're wild animals. Well, anyway, the mother bobbed her head up and down at least 10 times. And luckily for me, she scattered away like in the woods, and their young one followed her. See, she was protecting her young, and I was well relieved. And then the third time, as far as deer is concerned, was on the old deer town on Park Rapids, which is now closed. Some stupid lady, see, the buck deer is kind of approaching her. I think he's bugging her a little bit. She took her hand and pushed the doe's face on the side. And with its antlers, the doe had big antlers. And luckily for her, the buck, I said buck, if I said doe, excuse me. The buck, if it would have attacked her, it would have killed her. Because a buck with antlers can kill you. I was mad at that lady. I should have said something at the time, but I didn't. Yeah. Now remember, there's a YouTube video out there where a buck deer is attacking a hunter. And this hunter is a big man and a strong man. Oh, he could cripple me in a wheelchair easy. But that buck deer was beating him up like he was nothing, So remember about deer, people, think about it, okay? Deer are wild animals. Yeah, sometimes some deer may be nice in a deer village or deer town, but whatever you do, don't push its face because it might get mad and start attacking you, so you better think about it. So this is Randy, and see you later.